presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Snep Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926.
Welcome inside the State Champs Sports Network studios on the campus of Lawrence Technological University. And you have tuned into the 6-time Emmy Award-winning State Champs. We're presented by Lawrence Tech, and we have got all kinds of highlights from all kinds of sports in store. My name is Lauren Plant.
And I'm Jenna Skelski. We've got basketball, hockey, competitive cheer, and bowling all on the way. Our main event hits the mat for a wrestling showdown between Richmond and Algonac.
We've got a Black History Month tribute to the second best broadcaster on the planet. We talked the girls basketball Super 10 rankings in our B-Cam segment, but let's start with the boys and what many are calling the game of the year that took place at Grand Rapids Union High School last weekend.
Grand Rapids Union High School, the setting for the Red Hawk Classic marquee matchup. Ypsilanti Lincoln versus Benton Harbor. Two huge stars in the house, two that will be heavy future favorites for Mr. Basketball. The Tigers' Scooby Johnson next year and the freshman phenom Imani Bates in 2022. Imani Bates completely transformed the Rail Splitters to instant contenders. First quarter, the 6'8 wing introducing himself to the west side, the smack batter. Lincoln trailed after the first 18-14. But let me remind you, who hit the game-winning shot in overtime to give Benton Harbor their first state title in over 50 years in 2018? Scooby Johnson, the swipe, the runway, liftoff. 15 points just in the second quarter for the junior. Tigers led comfortably 42-30 at the half. But the final quarter got interesting. The Rail Splitters' Jalen Fisher had a nice game, finished with 22 points, Lincoln trailing by 3, 75-72. Carlos Scooby Johnson doing what he always does, work. The finger roll, he finished with 38 points, Tigers back up 5. Final 10 seconds now, Lincoln down 3. This is why he's considered the #1 freshman in the country. Bates the 3-ball, he had 35. Rail Splitters down 1, 84-83. Benton Harbor made it 86-83. Fisher with a chance to tie it from half court off the mark. Benton Harbor hangs on to beat Ypsilanti Lincoln 86-83 the final. To the Lady Cagers, Big Oakland Activities Association Red Division brouhaha. Southfield A&T on the road at Royal Oak. Both teams undefeated in league play. Royal Oak, in fact, perfect at 12-0. First quarter, in transition, Sarah Sorrigan delivers to Samantha Potter, the senior with the drop-off. Ravens down 10-9 after 1. Southfield A&T came into the contest at 12-1. The junior Cheyenne McEvans had some kind of ball game. More on her in moments. Here, the feed inside to Alexis Johnson. She finished with 18 points. The Warriors finished the half on a 15-0 run. Evans to Soleil Barnes, the senior triples. All of her 10 points came in the first half. And what a night for the junior Division I recruit, Cheyenne McEvans, grabbing one of 22 rebounds and the putback. Strong double-double as McEvans poured in a game-high 21 points. Southfield A&T defeats Royal Oak 60-47, all alone atop the OAA Red.
I'm Alex Sims from the Lansing area. Bill Flannery and the DeWitt Panthers on the road facing a hot Ionia team. Bulldogs' Brady Swinehart with his dancing shoes on spins around the defender, puts up this nice fadeaway jumper. DeWitt answers right back, and it's Isaac Hungerford with the 3-ball. Panthers lead by 15. Now it's Colin the Kraken with the drive inside. Nice turnaround, soft touch, and finish. DeWitt wins on the road 58-49, the final. Now over to some girls' high school hoop action. Good game at Okemos. Leah Hartman still out of the lineup for the Chieftains. Williamston in town, and do they know how to pass the ball? In the corner, it's number 3, Allie Shear, knocking down the 3 early. Okemos not giving up. Jacqueline Semmerly with a 3 of her own, cutting the lead to 2. Junior guard for Williamston, Kenzie Lewis, is quite the player. Look at her go coast to coast, splitting the triple team on her way to the hoop for 2. Okemos trailing by 3 with a chance to tie in the final seconds, getting multiple looks, but unable to put it home and send the game into overtime as Williamston hangs on to win a close one on the road 34-31.
Today in our series of misunderstood high school sports rules, we're going to cover the topic of stalling in wrestling. Wrestling is called the toughest 6 minutes in sports, and wrestlers generally employ a variety of aggressive strategies to gain an upper hand on their opponent to score points. But sometimes the action is slow, so slow in fact that referees have to warn or penalize wrestlers for stalling. National high school rules require that stalling be called by the referee whenever it is recognized, regardless of the position of the wrestlers, the time in the match, or the score of the match. When considering stalling, officials are watching to see if both wrestlers are making an honest attempt to stay within the 10-foot circle in the middle of the mat, and whether or not each wrestler is initiating action. This year, national high school rules have been changed to add categories to call stalling when a wrestler is backing off the mat, out of bounds, or for pushing or pulling an opponent out of bounds. Stalling would not be called when a wrestler is being overpowered by an opponent. We hope that by becoming familiar with what referees are required to look for, that fans will better understand that stalling is a subjective call based on objective criteria. For more information about wrestling, wrestling rules, or to become a registered official, visit the MHSAA website. Help's wanted. Just whistle.
Hey high school sports fans. We know it's hard trying to juggle your school, your work, and your social life, and trying to keep up to date with everything going on in prep sports. But luckily for you, State Champs has made it easy. Whether it's online or on your phone, follow State Champs on social media. You'll get links to the latest content on our website. Get breaking news, and you don't have to wait until Sunday to get the latest highlights. Whatever platform you prefer, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or you're a YouTube junkie like me. State Champs is your one-stop shop. Connect with us today.
Coaching basketball is a rewarding and challenging pursuit, but you don't have to do it alone. The Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan are here to support you.
BCAM is the largest coaches association in the country with nearly 6,000 members representing college, high school, and middle school ranks. Members have access to drills, clinics, job opportunities, and it's the only way to vote for our annual awards, including Mr. and Miss Basketball.
Join today by visiting bcam.org, because better coaching always matters.
I love working for Striker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Striker because we are like a family.
At Striker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Striker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships, like this one, at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique, hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
I'm Gabe O'Neill, and we go to Chelsea for the Michigan Public Hockey Showcase. On Thursday afternoon, we had Saline taking on the Jaguars from Allen Park. Saline in white, ranked number 15 in our latest top 25 rankings, would get on the board in the early stages of the second period. Logan Dejanovic gets the steal and feeds it to the sophomore Alex Lazoivi, who goes upstairs for the goal. Hornets out to a 1-0 lead. And Saline would strike again just a few minutes later while shorthanded. The senior Colin Clark gets the interception, and he goes on in for his 11th goal on the season. That increased the lead to 2. The Hornets would add another one in the period. This time they were on the power play as Kyler Blake Jones slides it over to Dejanovic, and he puts it home. Saline led by 3 going into the third. It would be too much Hornets on this afternoon. Check out the moves here by the senior Mason Osmus as he puts in his 6th goal of the season and takes a slide into the boards. Saline goes on to beat Allen Park 5-1 the final score. Next up, we had Marquette making the trip from the UP to play in the showcase as they took on the Salem Rocks. Marquette, ranked 13th in our latest rankings, came in winners of 12 straight. Near the end of the first, the senior Tanner Phillips gets the puck on the breakaway, and he puts it home for his 9th on the campaign. Redmond up 1-0 after the opening period of play. 24th ranked Salem came into the showcase winners of 3 out of their last 4 games. Kurt Jansen gets it to Colin Golniak, and the senior goes upstairs for his team-leading 18th goal on the campaign. Rocks now down a goal. and Salem would even it up just 31 seconds later. The senior, Colin Burris, with the steal, and he goes top corner for the goal. It was now a 2-2 game, but back came the Redmen as they keep it in the Salem zone, and it's Brent Kroll to a wide-open Hogan Nemitz, and he bangs it home. Heading into the third, Marquette was up 3-2. With under 9 minutes to go in the game, Salem would answer again as the junior Sean Segur snaps it through traffic for the game-tying goal. It was a 3-3 game after regulation, and this one was going into a shootout. Justin Smith was up first for the Rocks, and the senior would get the nice backhander into the back of the net, and Salem was up 1-0. Marquette needed to even it up to advance in the shootout, but Salem netminder Austin Golniak is there to stop Camerata as the Rocks would hang on to beat Marquette at the Public Hockey Showcase.
February is Black History Month, and this week, State Champs recognizes current Fox Sports announcer Gus Johnson. Johnson was born in Detroit and attended U of D Jesuit High School, where he was a three-sport athlete. All Catholic League in football and basketball. He also played baseball and graduated in 1985. Johnson went on to Howard University, where he was a 4-year letter winner in baseball. He graduated in 1990 with a degree in political science. Broadcasting, however, would be his future. Gus began his career with ESPN and CBS. He became known for his exuberant style in calling a game. He created signature catchphrases like, "Hurt my feelings."
Wartenschlager to the sideline, caught. First down. Woo! What a hit! Denzel Ward! You got barbecue back there? And you didn't invite me? Hurt my feelings! Paris! Zoom, zoom, touchdown! Washington!
In 2012, he signed with Fox Sports and became the lead play-by-play announcer for Fox Sports College Hoops. And you can see him now every Saturday during college football season calling the big games. State Champs salutes Detroit's own Gus Johnson.
One of the greatest advantages of multimedia today is that podcasts are a great way for us to communicate with you outside of the highlight show. We've got great shows right now that go beyond just an audio talk show. For our Michigan hockey and basketball fans, it's State Champs Hang Time Michigan, which is 100% hoops, and the Michigan High School Hockey Report, which is all puck. You Indiana high school hoops fans, it's State Champs Hang Time Indiana. Great topics, the latest news, and more. We're taking weekly podcasts to a whole new level. Watch them at statechampsnetwork.com and all our social media platforms.
There's an old saying, you can never have too many officials. The age of the average official is 52 and getting older all the time. We're constantly recruiting new people, younger people to join us. After you register with the MHSAA, look on the website to find an officials association near you. They'll put you in a position to succeed as an official. We all learned a lot from high school sports, and officiating is a great way to give back to the game. There's help wanted, just whistle.
Touchdown, Falcons.
The ones who wake up every morning ready to take on the world. The ones who push their limits to be better than the rest. You're looking to join a team of leaders who want to be challenged. You want to be pushed to your limits. You value freedom and think you have what it takes. The ones with speed, strength, intellect, and determination. Michigan Army National Guard. We see you.
I'm on the Blue Devil football team, and that's a great place to be because other colleges wouldn't let me be both a football player and a nursing student. And just because I'm a dog on the field doesn't mean I can't take care of people. And man, do I love people. The small class size at LTU give me awesome access to my nursing professors. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's. Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for one medium pizza at participating locations.
This fundraiser has been awesome for our squad. We've made a lot of money, very easy to do, it's very quick to do, and it's very effective.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Welcome back to State Champs. Dan Young now in the house with the Basketball Coaches Association of Michigan. This is our BCAM segment. We're going to talk some girls hoops this week. So Matt Mowry's rankings are updated every week, and we have what's called the Super 10. These are the top 10 teams in the state, regardless of division. So that graphic is on your screen now, and you can see it is a talented group of teams, some incredible programs. Dan wants to talk about 3 of them.
We're going to talk about DeWitt, East Lansing, and obviously Detroit Edison. DeWitt, coached by Bill McCullen, is our president-elect, will be our president for BCAM next year. He has 8 seniors. First time he's had that many seniors in his 23 years. Outstanding program. 5 of their losses in the last 3 years have been by, 4 of the 5 have been by East Lansing. So they're going to meet again on February 18th. I'm going to try to get up there and see if I can get a ticket. Great, it's going to be a great matchup. East Lansing, undefeated, ranked, went to the finals and lost 3 girls last year, but have 2 outstanding juniors, and they have a great depth. They try to play up tempo. They're going to be in the mix. And then obviously Detroit Edison with Rakia Jackson. What can you say? They've also got girls coming, juniors and sophomores and freshmen, and they're going to be a load in Division II this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So what was formerly Class B is now Division II. They were the Class C state champs, obviously, last couple of years, and they are now in Division II, and it doesn't look like anybody might be able to take them down, but we shall
you never
see.
know, right?
That is why we play the games. I'm sure that there are some Williamson fans, for instance, would say, hey, I think we got a shot. So, again, that is our Super 10 right now. You can check out all of our rankings, boys, girls, hockey. It's all at statechampsnetwork.com. And remember, if you are not yet a member of BCAM, you need to do it now. The registration ends February 15th, bcam.org. Boys basketball now. 3rd-ranked Clarkson at home looking to clinch at least a share of the OAA Red title. Taking on one of our honorable mentions in North Farmington. First quarter, Clarkson riding a 13-game winning streak. 7-foot junior Matt Nicholson, one of the top prospects in the state, on one end. The big block. Wolves in transition. Shot in the paint by Jake Jensen. Nicholson the follow-up. Oakland University head coach Greg Campy in the house to check out his big man recruit from North Farmington, Youssef Jihad. The nice baby skyhook. He had a game-high 18 points. Raiders down 5 early. Clarkston's lead grew to 8 by the end of the first. Nicholson, the jam. More of this to come. Second quarter, Raiders trying to cut into the deficit. Junior guard Jamal Hayes on a beeline to the bucket. I said we'd have more Nicholson throwdowns. Here you go. Fletcher Lawyer, the oop to Matty Nice. Clarkston led 24-19 at the half. To the fourth quarter we go. Wolves in control. Nicholson completed the triple-double with 11 blocks. Get that out of here. Lawyer taking it the other way. Beautiful bounce pass to fellow freshman Keegan Wassil going left. He had 10 in the game. 47-31 the final. Wolves never trailed and sweep the season series versus the Raiders. Next, to Trenton, the Downriver League Cheerleading Championships from Wednesday night. All 10 schools from the league competing, and we start with round 1 action. These are the Bears from Wyandotte Roosevelt. Wyandotte finished in 5th. Southgate Anderson has some history in their favor. Between 2012 and 2014, 3-time Division I state champs. Now in Division II, they have won 2 Downriver League titles. Good showing in their round 1 routine, however, the Titans wound up in 4th. Woodhaven looking to make some noise at the league championship. Round 2 action, the Warriors did well, good enough for 3rd. Since 2008, the Marauders of Gibraltar Carlson have won, get this, 9 of the last 11 Division II state titles. A rocking round 3 performance. And in case you were wondering, the team that won the other 2 D2 titles the past 11 years, Allen Park. The Jags' last league title over a decade ago, and that was in the old Mega Conference, rising to the occasion in round 3. That performance put them over the top. Allen Park edges Carlson for their first Downriver crown since 2008. Let's throw in some high school bowling, shall we? To the Town and Country Lanes in Westland. In the boys, Wayne Memorial taking on Livonia Franklin. The 2015 Division I state champs Wayne Memorial rocking the yellow duds. Anthony Thibodeau Kaminsky came in averaging 212, a lot of English and the strike. Zebras took the first Baker game. Back come the Patriots in the second Baker game. This is Jordan Saruk. Booyah! Franklin even it up after the Bakers. They rode that momentum into the regular games. Ken Klopp Jr. was on his game, 206 in his first regular game. X marks the spot. Klopp had the best score, 255. Franklin went on to beat Wayne Memorial. To the ladies, Livonia Stevenson up against Westland John Glenn. This is Jamila Hardy, straight through the heart. Spartans, however, trailing after the Bakers. John Glenn came in unbeaten, 12-0 in the KLAA East. Emma Dietrichs toss it darts, 204 in her regular game. The Rockets anchor, Anna Maxwell, rolling a 195 and 181 respectively. The John Glenn ladies down Livonia Stevenson. Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. It started with a group of 45 limited to just practice. Last fall, what seemed like a dream became a reality when the Blue Devils ran out onto the gridiron for the first time in 72 years, earning a victory in front of the largest crowd in LTU athletic history, 4,000 blue and white strong. Last Saturday, LTU officially held Signing Day 2019, welcoming in 26 of the newest Blue Devils to campus.
First, thank you guys for taking time out to come celebrate these young men with us, celebrate our team, and learn a little bit about LTU football.
We're just excited. You know, it's a long process. Like I said, it starts last February, and this Thursday we'll start our next year's class, the 2020 class. So it's a lot of work that our coaches put in, that our players put in, and to see all these kids be able to celebrate the decision that they made to come here and be a part of this program and help us build this into the legacy it's going to be.
Lawrence Tech is now a full-fledged member of the Mid-States Football Association and will host 6 exciting college football home games in 2019. Tickets go on sale March 1st, so if you're interested in witnessing history, head over to ltuathletics.com.
The National Coney Island Hockey Player of the Year race is really heating up, and we just made a change. Detroit Catholic Central star Ryland Clemens is now in the running for Player of the Year. If you think he deserves it, go to our website, statechampsnetwork.com, and vote. The main event in wrestling is next.
Since the dawn of man, storytelling has been the most effective and engaging means of communication. Whether gathered around the warm glow of a fireplace or the family television set, a compelling story has always moved people to action. At Yellow Flag Productions, the Emmy-winning storytellers behind our television programs are now helping clients create content that emphasizes their people and passions. Let us tell your story and share it with the world.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying, because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
We're getting reports that you have over 40,000 flavor combinations.
That's right.
May I examine one, ma'am? Is this real cheese?
100% real mozzarella, officer.
Explain this dough.
Made fresh daily.
I'm gonna have to confiscate this as evidence.
Aren't you a mall cop?
All units, someone's in the fountain.
10-4, Tiger on the prowl.
Flavor fanatics will do anything for our one-of-a-kind flavored crust pizza with meal deals for every budget.
Hungry?
Howie's! Welcome back to State Champs. I know we have a ton of wrestling fans out there. This is for you, the main event. In Division III, it doesn't get much more intense than when Richmond and Algonac get together, especially because they usually meet in the districts. Now, while Richmond has had the upper hand, every year is a new opportunity to make your own history. To the home of the Muskrats. There you go. Battle of the Blue Area Conference for this Division III Wrestling District finale. Richmond, 5-time Team State champions. Remarkably, Richmond trying to win their 21st straight district crown. In the Blue Devils' win at last weekend's BWAC tourney, we got some individual matchups between these two, but not much. 140-pounders. Ryan Griffin of Richmond taking on Steven Sear, wrestling up from his normal 130 weight. Griffin, the high crotch to a double for the takedown. Night starts with a win for the Blue Devils. Richmond, the second-ranked team in the state behind their rivals from Dundee. We jump to 152. Ninth-ranked Connor Gerling's not looking to be in a good position here as 145's third-ranked Hayden Baston up a class, laying the cement job and the pin. But the fifth-ranked Muskrats respond at 160. 12 seniors on this squad. Noah Babin has Gavin Resk on the boundary line when he gets the position for the duck under. Babin gets Algonac on the board. Jumping up to the big boys, Dan McKiernan up to 285 to take on the number 1 ranked wrestler in the division in the class, Mike Nikoriak. The snatch single for the strong takedown. Nikoriak once again gets in position, gets a hold of McKiernan's leg, brings him down with a thunderous takedown on to victory. But Richmond's depth pays off to 103 now. Starting off the second period, Algonac Perez does his best to get away, but honorable mention, Hunter Keller keeps his grip, rolls him up, flips for the pin, and in 112, Patrick Gunnell starts in top position, looks like he has control, but the Blue Devils' 6th ranked Daniel McNichol had other ideas, able to quickly flip himself around, get the pin. Blue Devils do it again. They head down to Livonia Clarenceville for regionals next week.
Time now for the Great Clips Clip of the Week, and we go back to boys basketball. Check out the freshman sensation Amani Bates for Ypsilanti Lincoln with the throwdown jam versus Benton Harbor. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
And that's all the time we have for this week. If you're just discovering state champs, we'll be here all school year long.
That's right, and we include flames and knives in next week's juggling performance. Remember, we're connected with you all week long via social media. Follow, like, subscribe. We push out fresh content all week.
We'll see you next week.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser, your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, serving Metro Detroit since 1926.